I work in my free time.
Okay, there you go.
Actually, no, hobbies, it's not a hobby because Russ tells me that I could probably make it a profession if I really wanted to, but I like photography. I'm a big photographer. I like photography. It's fun.
So do you take photos on the set of Heroes?
I do. I've documented it since the beginning, and I've been taking pictures on this panoramic camera called the Horizon 202. It's a Russian camera. And I'm hoping to, at some point, blow them up and show them. Actually,
this will fall over, though, remember?
yeah, I will fall over. You see kind of over there?
Let me zoom in.
Looks like an airplane.
Yep, I got it.
That's one of mine.
Ooh, look at that.
I was driving past LAX, and
I got it.
out of the roof of my car, I grabbed my camera. Russ was in the car. I'm like, dude, get my camera. I'm like, set this exposure, set this shutter speed, and just like popped it and got a great shot. Anyhow, I like photography.
Hold on a minute. Just that, so I don't. Okay, so we're back on. Oh, you know what's interesting? Jeff Bridges does.
Yeah,
books.
yeah. He's got his wide lux,
Yeah.
which is like $1,600 more than my Russian job.
But I mean, would you think about releasing like a book of your favorites?
That'd be fun. You know, I mean, there's a lot. I think I find my pictures interesting. That doesn't mean that everybody else would. I'd probably be more interested to release series of pictures, like smaller books, you know, based on like heroes or a job that I'm, you know.
But that's what I mean, like doing a picture book of heroes, doing a picture book of, say, you know, doing like comics or picture book of doing science, whatever, like stuff.
Something. I mean, I'm sure somebody would buy it or nobody would, but you know, for me, I just go out and shoot just to shoot.
Okay. Let's jump into Marco, and I cannot pronounce the last name. Marco said that he read that you auditioned for Clark's role in Smallville, and now you're almost a Superman in Heroes. Is these the kind of roles that you really dig?
I don't think there's any type of role that I always gravitate towards or go towards. The Clark role in Smallville, it was literally a meeting way before the show had even been put together. I was working with Warner Brothers Studios, and they said, "Hey, what about this?" I said, "Hey, that's cool." And then obviously, you know, I'm not Tom Welling. You know, he's a big buffed out guy, and I'm not him.
I'm about 7'8".
Yeah, he's about 7'8", 2,000 pounds. But I don't know, man. They're cool rules. I mean, for me, as long as there's an arc and a good character to play with, you know, I'm into it.
From Nilton, we're almost done. From Nilton Brotto, I found a YouTube video of you doing a crazy bunny.
Dude, Nilton Brotto's got a good name.
Nilton Brotto, B-R-O-T-T-O. This guy's going to be incredibly happy.
Awesome.
I found a video of you two doing a crazy bunny, and there's a link here.
Sweet. It was a fan video off of a fan video. Like, so my friends and I, my friends more than me, they started doing these videos of me doing completely mundane shit, like watering my lawn in a tuxedo before going to the Golden Globes. Very true. I actually watered my lawn before the Golden Globes in a tuxedo. Brushing my teeth, eating mac and cheese, shining my shoes before going out for like a buddy's birthday party. So, and then they just like put them up online, and so people around the world, I'm not joking, France, Israel, the States, South America, everywhere have been doing their own versions of those videos based on me. Like, there's some girl in France, I forgot her name, is Julie or something, and there's like a picture or a video of her like tying a tie, because there's one of me just like tying a bow tie. I'm out with my friends at a store, and I grab a bow tie, and every time I see a bow tie, I just walk past and I tie it on my neck, and then I take it off, just because like tying a bow tie. Nobody knows how to tie a bow tie. So there's like some girl in France that saw that video and was like, I'm going to go do my own version. And so the Crazy Bunny video, we saw somebody that made a video, this girl in the UK, and it was just one of those things. I'm like, man, grab the camera, Russ, you know, Lucy, our assistant, go give me some bunny ears. But it was also, it happened to be the weekend of Easter, and I didn't realize that, you know, bunnies are a little popular, and people thought that I was out of my mind. And I got a lot of attention, and it was just strange. It's strange to see the effect of something that you're in the company of one of your friends, you're goofing off, you're kind of paying homage to somebody paying homage to you, and the kind of attention that it gets online.
Yeah, but I love that. That's great interaction between fans and people they dig. I don't know. That's really cool, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't know. We goof off. We have a good time. So. From
Aleph, Aleph. I'm a horrific, by the way, name speller.
Okay.
I'm horrible. Once you told in an interview that you'd like to be Dick Grayson, Robin in the movies. Have you ever Googled yourself and saw a collage with your face on Nightwing's uniform?
I have Googled my face and seen a collage with my face in Nightwing's uniform. I don't think that I would ever get the opportunity to play Nightwing or Robin. I don't think that's ever going to happen. I'm a realist at this point. When I was a kid, when you're young and you're an actor, you always want to have something to say. Now I employ the shut the fuck up rule, where you don't always have to have something to say. You can just shut the fuck up and just be cool with, however people want to perceive you. Oh, you're a cool guy. Thanks. Oh, you're an asshole. Thanks. It's like, just shut the fuck up. But when I was younger, I'd always wanted to have something to say. And to go back to, playing Robin from a Batman movie, because I was, always like the young, dark-haired guy. I'm like, oh, man, I could totally pull that off. That was something to say. Now everybody asks me about it. You going to be Robin? You going to be Nightwing? No, motherfucker, I'm not. Trust me. And if they do put a Robin or a Nightwing movie together, they're not going to go for me. So.
Well, you never know. Maybe older Nightwing. But
Nightwing was the adult version of Robin. And that's what it was. Nightwing was way cooler than Robin anyhow.
Well, I was going to say that Nolan yesterday has finally commented on the publicity of Dark Knight, of how big it's been.
Really?
And he finally said, if I was ever going to do a third film, it would all be about story. And basically, tell me how many third movies have a great story.
Yeah.
Like, until we crack, basically, if we don't have a good story, I'm not
making the movie, yeah.
No chance.
That's so respectful, though. I mean, as opposed to the guys who are like, we're going to make, do you know how much money we're going to make off this? What's the story about? I don't know. Just make it look cool.
Right. Well, he's a genius. I mean, that guy is...
He's awesome.
Yeah, he's a whole nother level.
You know what I thought was a great movie that he did was the Prestige. Amazing, man.
I completely agree.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
It's interesting. That came out the same year as The Illusionist. And both movies I really dug.
I still haven't seen The Illusionist.
Oh, it's really worth your time. The Prestige was made for like $80 million, and The Illusionist was made for $15. And they both have a very interesting, unique look, and they both have something to say.
And they both have superheroes in them. The Hulk and Batman.
You are actually not wrong.
Ed Norton and Christian Bale. Phone ring again. Awesome.
Well, this interview has run for a very long time. I don't have any more of your time, except to say thank you so much.
Dude, always a pleasure, man.